The year was 2008, and all over the world there were screaming teenagers, kids, adults, and senior citizens alike. All for one purpose and one purpose only. These guys.
Dan it, dan it. Dan it, dan it, dan it, dan it, dan it.
I like that. It's going to be my new theme song.
Dan it, Batman.
Now, during this time, I felt very alone. I felt alone because, quite frankly, I didn't care about any of this. I'm not a bandwagon fan for one. On top of that, I never read the books. Never heard of Robert Pattinson. The last time I had seen Kristen Stewart was in Panic Room, which she was wonderful in, by the way, but I wasn't necessarily checking for her. And my brother had me watch Shark Boy and Lava Girl so many times, even the thought of Taylor Lautner was traumatizing. However, one person changed my mind, piqued my interest, if you will.
And you know what? I am in love with this book, and I'm in love with everybody that made it what it is, and the movie, and I just don't want it to end, because it means so much to me. And the trailer is so good.
Emma Clark, aka Nutty Madam. Now, YouTube doing what it does best by recommending content from people you've never heard of, which shout out to you person watching this because 9 times out of 10 that's why you're here. They recommended me her content and I was intrigued to say the least. Such an emotional, passionate reaction. I had to see what would warrant such a thing. Just in case you've been living under a rock, let me set the scene. Twilight is a movie about a teen girl who obsesses over this creepy old high school imposter because she thinks she's in love, but really she's just suffering through unresolved abandonment issues. Huh? What was that? Did I come on too strong with that one? Okay, let's dial it back and start from the top. Bella Swan lives in Arizona with her bad wig, mother, and stepfather. Now, I should have known this was going to go downhill when the first thing she told us was about her dying for the love of someone, but for some reason that went over my head. Unfortunately, this dramatic, uninspired reading of why she hasn't seen her dad Charlie did not go over my head, because she does this throughout the film. Can we get a little pep in your step? You ain't dead yet. I'm leaving Arizona. My dad's Charlie. Like, girl, if you better stop playing with me right now. The Calm app got nothing on her. 2 minutes of listening to that and you'll be counting sheep. But let's keep going. Now, during the height of this film's popularity, as many of us know, there was the Team Edward or Team Jacob debacle. It was such a big deal of who was hotter, and at the time, I don't recall anyone who was on the side of the Team Jacob debates admit that Jacob had a busted weave. Quick lesson so everybody can understand why this really irritated me. In the black community, when some of your natural hair is exposed and the rest is covered with a wig or just fake hair in general, we call that natural part a leave out. In a leave out, I should not be able to see where your hair ends and the fake hair begins. These right here are called busted weaves. This is unacceptable. Class dismissed. So she gets to her new school and everybody's all fascinated with her. Isabella, ooh, look at her pale skin. Look at her leave out. Ooh la la. A little harassment happens. J-Lo's understudy invades her space and then boom. These kids, I guess, that are totally minding their business walk in and she's like, who are they? Like, girl, not you being nosy on the first day. Can they sit down and get situated before you go poking around? So we get a little background on them and basically they nasty. In what world is it okay to be with your sibling? Yes, they're adopted, but that's practically a blood relationship if you ask me. No pun intended. But anyways, she has her eyes set on Edward, the golden child of the Cullen family. And let me tell you, Kristen's underacting and Robert's overacting really take the cake for me. Like, what is this? And the dramatic music and camera make it 10 times funnier. Then we have this random unnecessary scene of the townspeople bombarding her while she pretends to put ketchup on her plate even though it's already on it. Like, why couldn't this scene be she and Charlie having a conversation about school or something? I guess they wanted to make it clear that the relationship is strained, but let's keep going. So we start seeing signs of her being clingy and emotional and I'm like, wait, irritated. You haven't even met this guy formally and you're spending all of your time worrying about where he is and why he doesn't want to be around you. Who cares? He don't pay your phone bill. He don't put gas in your pickup truck. He did not buy you a new curling iron so you can blend your hair properly. What significance does he hold in your life? Oh yeah, you think he's hot. Girl, bye. So they finally have their first conversation, and it's unbearable for them and for me. She looks like she's about to puke every 3.5 seconds, and he doesn't know whether he wants to get to know her or rip her head off. Like, why am I being subjected to this? Why? But anyway, she starts noticing things about him. His eyes are a completely different color. He has superhuman strength. You know, just the typical stuff you see every day. She gets checked out by Edward's daddy after nearly getting smashed, and he comes in there all Rico Suave, acting like he don't know what she talking about. Edward acting like he don't know, and Bella like, listen, I am not crazy, and y'all not about to make me feel like I am. And I'm like, yes, girl, let them know. Then I got irritated again. And this is the main problem with this movie, because here comes Edward with his possessive, controlling, I like you, that's why I'm mean to you ways. I just wanted to tell her, like, Bella, you in danger, girl. These are some red flags if I ever seen them. He tells her if she's smart, she'd stay away, and she's all, let's hang out. Girl, what? So we meet back up with Jacob, who I completely forgot was in this movie, and he tells us why the Cullens don't come here. And basically the Cullens are rumored to be some type of monsters, and Jacob and his tribe are descendants of wolves. The Cullens can't go to the beach because of the treaty that was put into play years ago, but supposedly it's all fable talk. Bella was like, oh you not about to try to psych me out. Homegirl started doing her research because it's something up, and she was about to get to the bottom of it. In the midst of it, these guys start harassing her, and here comes Edward racing in like Batman to save the day. Now, I don't know about y'all, but this coincidence would have freaked me out. Like, yeah, I'm happy you were here in my time of need, but why are you here? Restraining order. Meanwhile, during all of this, there are people losing their lives to animal maulings all across town. That news, paired with everything she's noticed about Edward, things start clicking. Now it all makes sense. And I, for the life of me, still can't understand why she didn't run as fast as she could in the opposite direction. I mean, this man asked her, what did she think vampires ate? And she talking about, you won't hurt me. Girl, you don't know him. You just met him a week ago. He tells her not to trust him, and she's like, but I do. Now, you tell me she doesn't have abandonment issues. Tell me, because who else do you know keeps going after someone who has told them they don't want to be bothered? So they pull up to school, and you would think Beyonce and Jay-Z just arrived because all eyes are on them, including the Cullens, and they're not feeling it because they know he spilled the beans. So what does he do? Decides to introduce her to them. You're in a room full of vampires who don't like you and want to drink your blood. Yeah, this sounds fun. So we meet Esme, Rosalie, Emmett, Alice, and Jasper. And I have to say, Rosalie is the character I identify with most so far because she's the only one using her common sense. Everybody else has it, but she's definitely the only one using it. So after this intense meeting, Edward takes his little spider monkey into the trees so they can spend quality time together, which I'm not mad about. I mean, what's the point of dating a vampire if you're not gonna do things that are out of the ordinary? Yes, let's have a picnic on the mountaintop. Why not? But let's keep going. So after subtly showing the writer of this here shindig, Miss Stephenie Meyer, we finally start to get the father-daughter banter that I've been hoping for between Charlie and Bella. And what a coincidence. They start developing a relationship right after she gets a boyfriend to fill the void that he caused. Is that a coincidence?
Is it a coincidence?
And speaking of developing relationships, Peeping Tom over here climbs into her window to test something out, a simple kiss. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not staying in a relationship where I can't kiss you. I already can't comfortably hold your hand without wearing gloves, hug you without wearing the winter coat, and now we can't kiss without you impulsively holding back because you want to drink my blood? See, it's too much. And a whole lot of nothing all at the same time. Not even worth it. But this is Bella Bella we're talking about, so in the name of love, suffer through it, I guess. Now, the best scene in this movie by far is the baseball scene. First of all, who would have ever thought about what it would be like for vampires to play a sport? Shout out to Stephanie for that. I don't even like baseball, but I will watch them play on TV from the comfort of my home, of course. You're not about to so happen to have a bad day the day I'm sitting in the crowd. Case in point, these three: Laurent, Victoria, and James. The ones who have been causing mayhem. The animals who have been taking lives. I sound like a news anchor. Tune in at 3 p.m. for more. What was that? What was that? But anyway, they mosey on down talking about, can we play? No, there is fresh meat on the field. We ain't got time for this. But before they can get her out of there, Bella's weave catches wind and all hell breaks loose. I'm going to say this again. With all of these red flags being thrown into action, why is she not taking the hint? I mean, yeah, we literally wouldn't have a story if she decided not to be with him, but come on, does she have to be so hopelessly devoted? Your life is in danger. Your father's life is in danger. You broke your father's heart. The vampires who can't stand you are being made to protect you, and all you can worry about is being with this guy? Like, yeah, James has your mother hostage and you're on your way to save her, but all of this is because of Edward? Really? Child, I can't. So we're at the dance studio where James is getting his rocks off to torturing Bella on camera, and in comes Edward to save the day. Bella gets bitten and now everybody is in a panic. Good thing Rosalie isn't there, because she would have definitely ended it all, let Bella die, and everybody's troubles are over. The end, yay. But since she isn't there, Edward makes good on his many threats he's made throughout their relationship and goes into a drunken binge. Can't say that I feel sorry for her. She's literally been asking for it. If it wasn't for Carlisle, she would have been chopped liver. She could have at least sent him some flowers or a basket of blonde hair dye, but instead she awakens from her slumber asking for Edward. Go figure. Her mother tells her this elaborate story about how she fell down the stairs and through a window, and that's how she ended up with a broken leg and bloody arm. I'm thinking, why would she even think this story sounds plausible? Yes, they've made it abundantly clear that Bella is clumsy, but really? So Edward is off in a corner, fake asleep, and he awakens to tell her again that they don't need to be together, that it's not a good idea to continue any kind of communication. And of course, she doesn't listen. Like, imagine telling somebody you don't want to be with them and they respond, and? This is what she's doing to him. So he sucks it up and takes her to the dance. But before they can get their groove on, there's a message from this extra with the speaking role. He tells her that his dad, Billy Black, wants her to break up with her boyfriend, for they will be watching. You would think she would take some type of precaution, but she just sweeps it under the rug. But unbeknownst to her, she has bigger fish to fry, because just like she goes hard for her man, Victoria plays zero games when it comes to hers. Child, this is about to be a mess. So, as I've told you guys before, I plan on doing the entire Twilight saga, but for this video, I specifically want to know a few things. First off, I have a question about the story, because I'm not sure if I missed it or if they didn't explain it in the film, but when Renee was telling Bella how she ended up in the hospital, I was confused because she never said anything about being kidnapped herself. So had James not actually kidnapped her, or what? I'm confused. Don't laugh at me. So Eddie, just please explain that part to me. But also, I want to know from you guys, are you a day one Twilight fan? If so, did it start with the books or the films? And if you have any funny stories about going to see the first film. Besides that, definitely want to know your thoughts on this film. What parts made you cringe? What parts did you love? Let's talk about it. Try, if you can, to keep the comments about the first Twilight, because we are definitely going to be talking about the rest of the saga in the coming videos. I know somebody is saying, well, you take forever to upload. Listen, don't come for me, okay? I'm still a new YouTuber. I'm still learning the rules, okay? I do plan on getting these out a lot quicker. If I run into any hiccups, I'll let you guys know. Also, just a reminder that Blush Bunny merch is available in the store if you're interested. If you haven't done so already, be sure to click like, hop on over to that subscribe button and hit the bell. Otherwise, YouTube will never show you my videos. As always, I'm all ears. Until next time, bye!